Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, gonna be predicting the game between them and the Arizona Cardinals happening this Thursday in Arizona. Should be a fun one. Second division matchup for the Niners. Hopefully, they can make it 8-0. Wouldn't that be amazing? It's been a while. Been a long time since we had a nice winning streak like this going on. I think everyone knows by now it's been since 1990 that the Niners have been on a roll like this. Hopefully, they can keep it up even more and make the playoffs. Wouldn't that be an amazing goal? We could talk about Super Bowl, but first, let's win every game as much as possible during the regular season and make the playoffs. Hopefully have a first round bye. Gonna be talking about this matchup. Could be a little sneaky hard since this is a very short week for the Niners. They have to travel to Arizona. They might be a little bit fatigued, but as Jimmy Johnson said, don't be tired, man. That's for weak men. If you guys know A Football Life on NFL Network from a long time ago, there's a documentary with Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Anyways, gonna get the video started talking about this game. Before I do, please like and subscribe. That's gonna help out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. And yeah, let's just get the video started. 49ers versus Arizona Cardinals prediction. Who is going to win this game? Okay, so prediction. Who am I going to go with for this game? Well, before I do, want to do a quick tale of the tape for each team and what they did last week. The 49ers, they defeated the Carolina Panthers 51-13. Wow, that is the career season high right there for the 49ers, is scoring 51 points. That is just amazing. I mean, if they wanted to score more points, they could have scored more points. That was just absolute domination on the 49ers against the Panthers. Nick Bosa, Tevin Coleman, those guys on each side of the ball, they just went off. Everything was just perfect in that game except Jimmy G throwing an interception, but other than that, it was fantastic. You couldn't ask for a better game for the 49ers. It was amazing, and hopefully they can keep it up against the Arizona Cardinals, their division rival. On the other hand, the Arizona Cardinals, they are coming off a 9-31 loss to the New Orleans Saints, which wasn't the biggest surprise because, hey, it's the New Orleans Saints. They're actually pretty good. Drew Brees came back. Alvin Kamara was out for this game, but other than that, I mean, it was just a clinical day for New Orleans. Brees is back to what he is and what he was before the injuries. There you have it right there, you guys. Quick tail of tape for each team. Who to pick for this game. Want to talk some quick notes for this game. 49ers, as I said in my earlier time in this video, I talked about how they might be a little bit fatigued just because of the fact that they're traveling very short to Arizona on a Thursday. I think they're traveling maybe on a Wednesday or something like that. I don't know how the travel schedule works, but it's very short, and hopefully the Niners, they don't get super tired from that. They probably are, but hopefully they can just cope with it and get a win, get out of Arizona, and have a mini bye week with the Thursday night. Get ready for Monday night against the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be a tough matchup in terms of that, but if you're talking about talent for talent, I mean, in my edge-to-edge videos, I pick almost everything San Francisco because if you're looking at it on paper, the 49ers, I think they're a better team than the Arizona Cardinals in almost every way, shape, and form. They do have some nice pieces, as I said, like Patrick Peterson, Kyler Murray. He's not too bad, although he's a little bit inconsistent, but for the most part, he has some promise, I believe, in the league, and I think he's going to be pretty good in the next year or two. Also, Larry Fitzgerald, the reliable guy. Just some players, some veterans that they have that I'm kind of a fan of, but as a team, they're still kind of struggling, trying to still find their footing. I think this is a very favorable matchup for the 49ers. Nick Bosa, got to talk about him definitely. As I said in my edge-to-edge videos, that he's going to be very motivated for this game in particular because the Cardinals, they had the number 1 overall pick in 2019, but they elected to pass him to take Kyler Murray with the number 1 overall pick, and I'm pretty sure he's slighted to this day about not being number 1 overall pick. But hey, he's going to a better team in San Francisco, better situation. You couldn't complain. But at the same time, I know he wanted to be the number 1 overall pick just to have that sentimental value. They didn't allow that to happen. It is unfortunate. I know Bosa's going to be motivated by this game. He says he's not, but I'm pretty sure he will be for this game. I got to thank the Arizona Cardinals for taking him in the first place. Steve Keim and Cliff Kingsbury, you guys have been awesome for taking Kyler Murray, and now we have our own Bosa. Yes, we do. Some other notes, what to talk about? I mean, I could talk about the defensive line. I could talk about a running game. Jimmy Garoppolo, do want to talk about him for a second. He does have to cut the turnovers down. I know it's not too concerning to the fact that the defense can stop almost anything. They can always hold the team to at least a field goal, but at the same time, there's going to be one time that he throws an interception or fumbles the ball at the wrong time, and that will cost us a game. Hopefully not in the postseason, hopefully not in the regular season, but he has to cut the turnovers down. I think you guys are in agreement with me that, he does need to turn it down a little bit. He's playing really well for the most part for being a game manager because the defense and running game is doing amazing. Why does he need to do too much? But at the same time, all he has to do is cut the turnovers down. We can make a very nice regular season run and hopefully a playoff run as well. All that aside, talking everything, 49ers and Cardinals, fatigue and everything, who am I going to go with for this game? If I had to pick a team, I would pick the San Francisco 49ers to win this game. I mean, on paper, it doesn't look like a contest at all. Just looking at games last week, I don't try not to do that too much, but 49ers dominating the Panthers, Cardinals losing to the Saints, and 49ers just getting all the confidence in the world. Nick Bosa, as I said, his motivation against the Cardinals. This is a recipe for success for San Francisco. The only thing that concerns me definitely is Patrick Peterson for the Arizona Cardinals, and also fatigue for traveling on the road on a very short week on Thursday. Those are the two main factors that I can see that can concern me with San Francisco. Also, Jimmy G throwing interceptions, turning the ball over. I think that's a big concern as well, but I think he could lower it down even more. Just got to take care of the ball, Jimmy. That's all you have to do. Then we can have even more blowout victories. San Francisco picking them. If I had to pick a final score, I would probably pick San Francisco about 32, Arizona 10. I think that's a pretty decisive victory if I do say so myself. Defense, they don't really allow a lot of points. They don't allow a lot of yards and what have you. The 49ers, they're very capable of scoring a lot of points. You got our running backs with Tevin Coleman and Matt Breida. Those guys, they can go off. Although Breida, I don't know if he's going to be playing this game because he did get a little stiff injury in the game against the Panthers. But other than that, I believe everyone's going to be ready to go. Staley, McGlinchey, he's going to be out. Staley, I don't think he's going to be playing this game. He might be getting ready for the game against the Seahawks on Monday night. Do have a couple players probably going to be out for this game, but it's a very short week, so why rush them back if you have to. 49ers 32-10. San Francisco, I think they get their 8th win of the season and keep the train rolling for Monday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks. That's it, guys. Please let me know who you guys got winning this game. I'd like to hear what you got to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up probably tomorrow on a Wednesday or Thursday before the game. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.